So we get to start on radical equations. They're kind of fun. We're going to do 4-8.1. Make sure that you take the quiz on 7.5 to 8.3. Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some review questions from rational. Remember the difference? Rational are fraction equations. We're going to be doing radicals this chapter, but let's subtract these two first. Remember that when you see a subtraction that doesn't have common denominators, work it vertically so that you can get the common denominator pretty easily. All right, our common denominator is going to have a z squared, a z cubed, a y, and 63. 63 is a common denominator of 7, 21, and 9. So the 9 is missing the 7. The 9z cubed is missing the 7 over the 7. The 21z squared is missing a z over a z and a 3. So we have 7 times 7 is 49. Let's just do the numerators. Plus 3z. And so we get 49. Well, let's write the 49 at the end. 3z plus 49. No, it's a subtraction. So it's negative 3z plus 49 over 63z squared y. Okay. Oops. So we get fraction negative 3z plus 49 over 63z cubed y. Number 2. Once again, you got to make sure you get the figure out what the common denominator is. In this case, multiply everything by 2 times x minus 3. So we have 12 over 2x minus 6, which is 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3. So these cancel, and we're left with 12. So that's the first part. Plus 1 over x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. The x minus 3's cancel, and we've got 2 times 1, which is 2, equals 7 over 2. Remember, we're multiplying by 2 times x minus 3. So the 2's cancel, and we have 7 times x minus 3, which is 7x minus 21. 12 and 2 makes 14. Add 21 to both sides, and we get 7x is 35. So x is 5. Number 3. Solve it for c. We have CA over B equals FD over E. Multiply both sides by B over A. And we have, they cancel, C equals BDF over EA. Fraction BDF over EA. Oops. Let's do AE instead. I like them in alphabetical order. All right, next one. Sally can paint the house in 4 hours, while Steve takes 5 hours to paint the same room. How long will it take them if they work together? 1 over t for time. Our common denominator is 20t. So we have 20t here, 20t here, 20t here. 20 over 4 is 5t. 20 over 5 is 4t, and the t's cancel, so you get 20. 5t and 4t is 9t is 20, so our answer is fraction 20 over 9 hours. All right, now we're on the new section. Find the square root. Well, the square root of 81 is 9, so the opposite of that is negative 9. Now, the square root of any number squared is that number. So those are the easiest ones in the world to do. I could do those all day till Thursday. Next one. All right, we have x to the 21 underneath the radical, and we're grouping by groups of 3. How many groups of 3 are there in 21? Well, there's 7 groups of 3. So it's x to the 3rd to the 7th, right? Well, the cube root of x to the 3rd is x to the 3rd, so our answer is x to the 7th. Next one, how many groups of 4 are there in 12? Well, x to the 4th, there are 3 of those. The fourth root of that is x to the 3rd. X to the 3rd. 480, approximate it, round it to the nearest hundredth. So we would, on our calculator, press 480. The square root of 480 is 21.909. All right, I love these kind. The resonant frequency of a circuit may be found by the formula. Frequency is 1 over 2 pi square root LC, where F is the cycles per second, L is in henries, and C is in farads. Find the resonant frequency to the nearest hundredth if. So we're looking for F equals 1 over 2 pi square root 6.059 times 10 to the negative 5th times 4.4 times 10 to the negative 10th. Okay, so on our calculator, we just write it exactly the way it is, clear. Fraction 1 over 2 pi. Now the pi key is, I'm sure it's on here someplace. Pi key. I've seen it a million times. Oh, there it is, bottom row, right next to answer. So you have to press Shift, answer, and then press the square root key, and we're going to take 6.059 and press the key right next to the answer, because that's times 10 to the, right away, times 10 to the negative 5. Okay, times 4.4, same key, times 10 to the negative 10th, equals, and our calculator says we want it to the nearest 1,000 as needed, so we would say 975. 975. 975,000. Okay. Next one. Another application problem. Oops, daisy. The distance d in miles to the horizon for an observer point of view over water or flat earth is given by below. D is 2h, where h is the height of the point of view in feet, and the person whose eyes are 4 feet above the ground is standing on top of a hill 68 feet above flat earth. How far to the horizon will she be able to see? Now make sure that h is in feet, but d is in miles. So she's 68 plus 4, which is 72. So we take clear square root of 72 times 2, and we get 12. So she should be able to see 12 miles. All right. Let me know if you need any help.